Pranam all elders and Namaste friends. With my basic research in festivals of spiritual as well as scientific Bharat, the culture and traditions of India in the form of festivals has a deeper significance to offer. On this note, I am happy to present you with our talk today as follows.
एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निर्भाव निर्वैर अकाल मूरत अजुनी सभं गुर प्रसाद जप आद सच जुगाद सच है भी सच नानक होसी भी सच. This Mool mantra was created by the founder of Sikh, which means there is only one God, eternal truth is His name. He is the creator without fear, without hate, immortal without form, beyond birth and death, self-existent by the Guru's grace. It's Guru Nanak Jayanti and it is a spiritual celebration of the birth anniversary of the spiritual master who founded Sikhism in a spectacle of devotion resonating with the profound teachings and legacy of Guru Nanak Dev. Born in 15th century in 1469 at Rai Bhoi ki Talwandi near Lahore, currently in Pakistan, his mother name was Tripta Ma and father Kalyan Chand, commonly called Mehta Kalu, belongs to subcaste of Khatri of Lohana community, a caste descending from Love, the son of Sri Ram Bhagwan during Ramayana era. However, he denounced the caste system and his methods of teaching and his way of devotion earned him respect of people of all religions. He spread the message of humanity and mankind. He lived in a time where there was a huge inequality in the name of religion, caste, gender and so on in 15th century. So, to spread the message of purity and oneness, he travelled from places to places to teach practices like Vand Chakko, that is sharing with others and helping the needy person. Then practice Kirat Karo, that is living life with acute honesty without exploiting anyone and without any fraud. And not the least practiced Nam Japna, that is meditating on the name of God and controlling our evils. Now to know about his life story and messages, the birth and early years of Nanak's life were marked with many events that demonstrated that Nanak had been blessed with divine grace. For instance, at the age of 7, his father enrolled him at the village school as per custom. As a child, Nanak astonished his teacher by describing the implicit symbolism of the first letter of the alphabet resembling the mathematical version of 1 as denoting the unity or oneness of God. When he was about 12 years old, his father gave him some money to understand how to do smart business and told him to visit the market to do a good bargain, that is Sacha Soda. Instead of doing a worldly bargain, young Nanak instead bought food with the money and fed a large group of saints who had been hungry for days. That is what he said was the true business. By the age of 16, he was fluent in Sanskrit, Hindi and Persian language, which enabled him to understand many religious texts. In his 20s, he moved to Sultanpur, where he worked for several years in a granary store, but he was always inclined to spirituality. When he was about 30 years old, he disappeared while bathing in a river and was presumed drowned. But super surprisingly, he re-emerged from the river 3 days later. This mystical experience is thought to have afforded him with a supernatural vision and a divine voice anointed him as a guru. From this moment, Nanak declared that he will walk God's path, and in the tradition of Indian religious practices, he embarked on a long journey travelling from places to places. In this way, Guru Nanak Ji founded Sikhism, and he believed that the ultimate goal of human existence is to find and connect with God. Practically, rejected religions practices of using sacred threads and rituals, but he did visit Ram Janmabhoomi Ayodhya for darshan on his pilgrimage in 1510 and accepted Sri Ram because Ram Bhagwan is a model of honesty, penitence, selflessness, fearlessness and such qualities. After serving humanity for many years, he came to Punjab and became a farmer and established the Sikh village of Kartarpur. The last 20 years were devoted to shaping the Sikh community. Ultimately, when Guru Nanak was old, he appointed Bhai Lehna as the successor Guru, renaming him as Guru Angad, meaning one's very own or part of you. Shortly after proclaiming his successor, Nanak died at the age of 70 in the year 1539 in Kartarpur. A Gurudwara was built at his birthplace in the city now known as Nankana Sahib. His teachings expressed through devotional hymns commonly known as Shabdas, also chanting God's name and not the least liberation, that is mukti from rebirth through meditation known as Simran. His verses also preach selfless service to humanity and social justice for all irrespective of the differences. He focused on equal rights for all, particularly women who are victims of social injustice. One of the most famous teachings attributed is that there is only one God and all human beings can have direct access to God. His teachings were passed to further generations through his successor and were included in Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji, which is the holy book of Sikhs that consists of all the teaching of Sikh gurus and other spiritual leaders also. He started writing the Guru Granth Sahib and completed 974 hymns. So, on this day of Guru Nanak Jayanti, the holy Guru Granth Sahib is placed in a palanquin during the procession. People sing hymns in groups and play traditional musical instruments and also display their martial art skills. The joyful procession passes through streets decorated with flags and flowers. Actually, celebration starts in Gurudwaras with Akhand Path of recitation of the Guru Granth Sahib 2 days prior to the day of Guru Nanak Jayanti. Nagar Kirtan is organized a day before and this procession is led by 5 men referred to as Pianj Pyare holding the Sikh triangular flag Nishan Sahib. On Guru Nanak Jayanti, the processions and celebrations are followed by a langar arranged at Gurudwaras by volunteers. It is a community kitchen with a motive to serve and provide food to anyone in need irrespective of their caste, class, religion or gender and always welcome them as Guru's guests. In recent times, we have seen many Gurudwaras come forward and provide food and shelter to those in need. Whether in India or abroad, wherever the need arises, the Sikh community can be seen helping people out in the best ways possible. On this note, let us remember and summarize the practical teachings by the great spiritual master Guru Nanak Ji. First, equality. Guru Nanak taught that there is only one God and everyone is equal before God regardless of caste, religion or gender. He also opposed the caste system and promoted the idea of langar, a community kitchen where people from different backgrounds could eat together. Second, Ek Omkar. Guru Nanak said that the creator of universe and all living things is one and that God is without form or gender. Third, meditation. Guru Nanak taught that the way to connect with God and find inner peace is by meditation and devotion to God. Fourth, service. Guru Nanak taught that helping others is a way to serve to God, and one should always be willing to help others, especially the poor. Fifth, gender equality. Guru Nanak opposed practices such as purdah, wheeling, and welcomed women to join religious gatherings and openly expressed their devotion. Sixth, community concept. Guru Nanak taught that people should live a good and a holy life within a community through honesty and care for others. Seventh, salvation. Guru Nanak taught that people can attain salvation while leading a normal life within society without renouncing people at large. Last not the least, Guru Nanak taught the values of good karma, that people should be truthful and honest and live a life guided by moral and ethical principles. On the other hand, he said that speaking badly about others is harmful and leads to bad karma. Thus, on this day, when Guru Nanak Jayanti comes around, you can feel the vibration of the Sikh community as the air around them is thick with devotion, and you can feel the vibrant atmosphere pulsate with the celebrations featuring soul-stirring prayers, majestic processions, and epic community feasts. Warm wishes for joyous Guru Purab filled with peace and divine blessings. So to say, may this Guru Purab bring joy, love and prosperity to your life. May Guru Nanak Dev Ji's blessings illuminate your path. Happy Guru Nanak Jayanti!
I hope you gained some values and insight from my today's presentation. So, if you like it, don't forget to press the bell icon below with the subscribe button to stay tuned on my yet another talk on the great festival of India, which I call it as Pastoral, based on my book Pastoral Cultural Futequal. So, thanks for watching and being connected. Take care and Om Shanti.